This Saturday, June 17, King Charles III will celebrate his official birthday in his first ever Trooping the Colour as monarch. While the King will celebrate his 75th birthday on November 14, the monarch's official birthday is a centuries-old tradition to celebrate with the public in the summer. Hundreds of soldiers from a variety of regiments will be taking part in proceedings, set to also include a 41-gun salute and an RAF fly-past of Buckingham Palace, with the royal family watching from the balcony. But despite the new king's much-talked-about desire for a slimmed-down monarchy, the event will not be lacking in pageantry. Hot on the heels of his coronation, and in a year which saw no expense spared for the late Queen's Platinum Jubilee and funeral, the question of funding is once again a topic of public debate, especially given the enduring cost of living crisis hitting ordinary Brits hard. So how much will Trooping the Colour cost, and who's footing the bill? Who's paying this time? Over 1,400 soldiers, 200 horses and 400 musicians will be on display for this year's edition. The parade itself, set to last around 2 hours, is to be followed by an RAF fly-past. Unlike the state affairs of the King's coronation or the Queen's funeral, the annual Trooping the Colour event is classed as ceremonial. This means the costs are to be covered by Buckingham Palace, using revenue from the duchies of Lancaster or Cornwall, or the sovereign grant. Indirectly, however, the taxpayer is once again on the hook for some of the bill. The sovereign grant is the tax-funded allocation from the Treasury, for example, and it came to £86.3 million last year. The military, the Metropolitan Police and the City of Westminster will also be bearing most of the burden, and they are ultimately taxpayer-funded as well. Totted up from all these sources, the total bill could reach as high as £10 million. What are the costs? According to the Ministry of Defence, MOD, in 2021 Trooping the Colour cost £59,662. This figure accounts for transport, fuel, horse feed and temporary staples, but is far from representative of the total cost of the event. A peak TV audience of 7.5 million tuned in to watch last year's edition, but thousands more line them all each year as the procession moves from Buckingham Palace to Horse Guards Parade. This year, the new king is expected to join them on horseback, the first time a monarch has done so in 30 years, providing an additional draw for the crowds. Accommodating throngs of spectators, closing off roads and policing them to ensure everything goes ahead safely and smoothly is, however, expensive. Don't miss: Harry and Meghan not welcome at major historic royal family event, reveal, grandmother pleads help meet a daughter in sickening attack at funeral wake, latest, dad fakes his own death before arriving at funeral in a helicopter, report. In 2022, Trooping the Colour coincided with a late Queen's Platinum Jubilee, kicking off 4 days of celebrations for an extra long weekend. Then Chancellor Rishi Sunak set aside £28 million for the once-in-a-generation show in the 2021-22 budget. This means some £7 million may well have gone into the Queen's birthday parade alone. The Met Police typically does not release advanced cost estimates, but looking at this event makes an educated guess possible. London's constabulary claimed they spent an extra £8 million policing proceedings last year. A quarter of that adds £2 million to the price tag. An estimate of the cost of seating spectators requires a look back further into the past. In 2003, House of Commons records show this sum amounted to £141,000. In today's money, this comes to around £240,000. Then, as now, some of this expense will be recouped by ticket sales. In 2022, a total of 14,500 seats were set up for viewers at the Horse Guards Parade and Victoria Memorial. Priced at £30 a head this year, this could cover up to £435,000 in costs this year. Tickets were available by online ballot but sold out well in advance of the date this year.
Now take